we can move.
Yeah, we'll keep talking about it all weekend.
Because we've got a special guest.
Hey, Dave.
Hello, I'm kind of, am I shrunk? There we go. Hi all, hi Bill, hi Charlie, Michaela, Justice, Jason, Matt, hello.
Hey.
Hello.
This is Dave from Band of Badgers from the UK.
Yeah, a little bit late over here, it's just gone midnight, so cheers. Good to join you.
Thanks for staying up for us. So
no, that's fine.
We have Dave on today is for our second announcement, and it'll take a minute for me to connect the dots here, but I'll start out. Like many of you, we in Beadle and Grimm's play a lot of different gaming systems in addition to D&D. And it's always been one of our long-term goals to expand out into some other gaming systems and try to, create these same kind of game experiences for games other than Dungeons and Dragons. So this year, we are finally taking our first step in that direction. So as of today, we are officially licensees of Paizo for the Pathfinder and Starfinder gaming systems. So the question is, are we going to do expanded editions of their adventures? And the answer is absolutely. But that's not the first thing we're going to do. So we really wanted to start our partnership with Paizo with a new kind of product that we've never done before, something that would be unique to this partnership. And there's been a product that we've been working on for over a year now, an idea for the players at the table that we've been trying to bring into fruition, and this partnership with Pathfinder seemed like the perfect time to do it. So this product is called the Complete Character Chronicle, and it's going to be a series of books for players. The books are class specific, and they're meant to record the life of your character from birth to death / retirement / saving the world, whatever it is that ends that character's experience in your role-playing game. So
can I show the mock-up, Bill?
What's that?
Can I show the mock-ups, or?
Yeah, please throw that book up there. It's a very pretty mock-up that you had a lot of you put a lot of work into to make it look pretty. So so there they are. So the idea is that this starts out as a journal, and yes, it is a journal. There are beautiful journal pages in there. There are pages with grids on there to create your maps. Your journal is full of inspirational quotes from famous members of your class. So if you get a wizard book or a champion book, there will be quotes in there from famous wizards or famous champions to help inspire you in your gaming. But it is much more than just a journal. And because we are licensees of Paizo, and because they have been amazingly generous collaborators, we have access to literally everything, every book, every page of rules, every piece of art that they have ever done for Pathfinder. So this is going to be a book that is full of beautiful, amazing art. It's going to have your entire character class section, not just from the core rule book, but also from the Advanced Player's Guide, which has just come out, that has a lot of new information for every character class. It'll all be put together. You will have a spell book for your character class that is just your spells. So if you're playing a wizard, you'll have all of the spell descriptions for just the wizards all lined up in there in your spell book. And then it will also have a very detailed class-specific expanded character sheet. It is over a dozen pages long. It is designed specifically for your character class. So the wizards' character sheets have room for your familiar. They have room for your most common summons. And then it also has sections for recording specific things about the life of your character. So important places you visited, your most dreaded nemesis, all Justice. The NPCs you encounter, nemesis. It has a log, a player's log, so that you can record every time that you get together with your friends to play. You can date it and log it and write down exactly what happened that day. So this thing will cover you from birth to death, and when you finally finish out with that character's life, it'll be a beautiful book that you can put up on your shelf to commemorate the life of that character. This idea actually started when people started asking us about who Beadle and Grimm were. And, it was a long time ago that we played Beadle and Grimm and we played that adventure. And we really struggled to come up with all the details of what that adventure was like and what the specific events were. And we wished we had a record like this of those characters' lives. So that's the idea behind it. So this will be our first Kickstarter. We're going to be kickstarting this in the fall. So right now we're asking that if you're interested at all, please go to our website, sign up for the mailing list that's specific for this Kickstarter so we can keep you involved. We're going to do some surveys. We're going to get feedback. We're going to keep you up to date on what we're working on. We'll have lots of teaser stuff to throw out over the next month or two. We have an amazing set of design directors, Rob and Shar Eargang, who are specifically working on bringing all of these things to life. They're doing amazing work. We have some great prototypes that we're really excited to start showing very soon. And we're going to be starting with the core 4 classes for that Kickstarter. Will be the fighter, cleric, rogue, and wizard. And we hope that with success, we'll be able to keep expanding. They have a lot of classes in Pathfinder, so we're hoping to keep expanding to a bunch of different classes. So the reason we have Dave from Band of Badgers on here today is we are going to be sponsoring Band of Badgers for a very long, extended Pathfinder campaign that they're going to be starting up. So Dave, please, thank you for sitting through my long preamble there, and tell us a little bit about Band of Badgers and how you guys got started and what you're doing.
So, well, Band of Badgers is kind of a club that originated about a couple of years ago, but much like you guys, we started playing D&D back in school. We're a bunch of literally lifelong friends, and with 5th edition being so popular, we started open up the doors. We got access to a bit of a mansion house, and we had access to it. So we said, well, we like it so much, let's see if everyone else does in the local area. We started putting some feelers out, and more and more and more people started turning up until we had a nice big social group in this mansion house. We met once a month, playing all different types of games, and now it's got several years have passed now. We're in lockdown all over the world. We're in lockdown, and we've been trying to take our games online. And how we've been doing that is a bit of a struggle. But we've been looking at Pathfinder and different gaming elements. We play all kinds of board games and things, and getting into with the launch of 2e Pathfinder was a nice way to do that. And when we got in touch with you guys, we had chats with Bill and Charlie. It seemed to tie in quite nicely with their new journal product. But what we are doing is we will be taking 5 badgers. We have a main cast of 5. We'll be taking across the Rune Lords campaign. So this is from 1st edition. We're converting this bad boy into 2nd edition. Then we go on to part 2 of the trilogy, which is Shatterstar. And then we go on to Return of the Rune Lords. So these are a huge campaign. We are going to be doing this weekly at 9 p.m. on a Thursday evening, UK time. And one of the bigger things we have is an element of, we have 5 core players, but we have a 6th guest chair. So that is open to anyone in listening to this now in chat. If you know someone who wants to get involved in a Pathfinder campaign, if you've never played it before and you want to know the rules, jump in. You could be a recurring character that turns up once a month. You could be an NPC that we pre-gen for you. Any of that you could do. Bill, we've already mentioned it. You are welcome.
Yeah, I guarantee that some of us will be jumping in from time to time. I'm really looking forward to that.
if you go to, we have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/bandofbadgers. We are small time. We are not big time. But what we do, we have a lot of fun. It goes absolutely mental and complete chaos at times, but we love to tell stories. That's the whole thing that's brought us together. Is we are all storytellers in our own right. We've got a ton of different characters, and if you can support us, if you can subscribe to us, I promise you will not be disappointed by what the hell the players are going to get up to. It will be crazy.
Yeah, so we're going to be, Beadle and Grims will be sponsoring Band of Badgers for this huge, long Pathfinder campaign that they're embarking on. We're going to have some giveaways to participate in with you guys. So we're really looking forward to this partnership. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you,
guys.
Dave.
Looking forward to it.
Cool.
All right, man. We'll talk soon.
Yep. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, you guys, I